Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it, check it, check it. That beat is real. Don't we make it kill ya? Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it, check it, check it, check it. Push sugar level, check it, check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it. Select glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I've been so cool. Massive cash out with Aviator on Parimatch. Charlie, visit parimatch.com.gh now and enjoy showdown odds and amazing offers on your favorite sports, jackpot and casino game. Play with Parimatch and get up to 500% Pari Boost bonus to win big like a boss. Parimatch, the game is yours. This investment is vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Gaming can be addictive.
I be like Terminator. I started that because all my colleagues here are saying today I look like a Terminator. I look like Commando. I look like Rambo. So I am doing it. Let me officially welcome you once again to this beautiful moment. We've been celebrating Medikal over the weekend. It has been marvelous. Charlie, the show was epic. It was super late. Charlie, anticipation was on point. Whatever we were thinking about or discussing, say is going to happen on that very night, did exactly. Well, to me, to my final panelists, pundits here, we are also going to have a quick review of how the whole show went on that very day, how they see it, the turnouts, the performances, the stage, and even the auditorium. Was it the right place, like we discussed last time? No? This is a minimum we are going to discuss today on this very episode. My name MC Berima. I happen to be your luxurious favorite MC's MC, and I'm not doing this thing all alone. In the source with me, my favorite blogger. Now I read his content more than anything because Charlie, everything
is fine. We thank God. By the grace of God.
I like your afro.
Thank you. Once in a while you need to change.
I'm wondering how you're going to look like. So training down like to like chamos.
Oh, I think last year and this year has been the only year that I've kept my hair. I've kept my hair mostly every year. Almost half of every year. I cut my hair. People usually see me with short hair once in a while. It happens mostly after my birthday. That is July more. So into the last month, you probably might see me, but it doesn't last. Maybe per 2 months, then I go back.
But are we seeing that anytime soon, like cutting? Like when I say cutting, like cutting.
Yeah.
You see, I was in dread.
Yeah,
same way.
Going down. Well, it's possible. But right now,
almost my teaching.
But right now, there. Me sure it's a bit.
teacher for a bread.
If you want to talk to me direct. Don't go through corner. It happened.
Oh, that's one of those.
But you see, they make me here. I give 5,000.
Big ups to teachers.
Only part of person meeting.
Over 5,000, sir. Okay, all right, Mate. That is Roland Amate for you. He happens to be super good blogger, and he has one of the contents running on YouTube. YouTube channel the poet.
Yeah, Roland Reports.
Roland Reports same way, and also call him. He has more quality content. I remember Friday, there was one guy asking, "I don't know if anymore and to him." But then he said in a few times, definitely or not, anyway, we're projecting him. At home now we say yes on yes you been moving on straight to Chamo bra bibi aboko there
boko berima
weekend you call sign
yeah be fun activities in doors into okwa ha na oba me call a year or baby e fro somewhere like that
around the Sweden or okay
me ko buy the obia na so it was cool. It was cool. We are good. Yeah.
All right, so on this note, let me use this opportunity to once again congratulate my very own final couple that I happen to officiate and as my MC on my wedding. Yes, me MC. Yeah. Me MC on my wedding. Over the weekend, Mr. and Mrs. Osafo. It was super marvelous, and God bless you guys, and thank you for choosing MC Berima's brand. And it was a memorable one. I really enjoyed myself. Me, I'm a year MC. The human I could now promise that. You see that kind of vibe now? Yes, because I felt that they were happy.
Yeah.
So I felt happy for them as well, and it was good. It was good. How was your weekend? Let me ask you.
So how are you preparing for 15?
So they would say, what do you know? A superpower pack though, and she said you're different because you were MC Sammy Flex, MC Berima, winner the MC, MC Kobe, MC Kojo King.
Terminator and so back. Oh, they do. Okay, trust anyone. Trust you.
It is ours. Official then now within that official and I want to now me cry one imagine you want to witness more of this one on the 15th, wherever we are going to go to. We'll display the venue very soon, and that's what we are praying for, and be a part of it. And today's episode, I want to thank Currency the guitar Rasta, the man in charge of cameras, same way Richard Flex, our director, our editor, and to you too for being a part of the show. Please, when you get this content, try as much as possible. Don't enjoy it yourself. Don't be selfish. Please share it to your family and friends. Let them enjoy whatever we are going to do today. And your comment section, Waba, my say Waba, now say hello and good evening. Now you mention apart from that, and then enjoy more of what we are going to discuss today. It's going to be something massive. Quick review. Chabo, me starting for you. Saturday. Last week Saturday. Indigo. It was epic to me. It was good.
Oh yeah, sure.
It was fun.
Sure,
it was so okay. With me headphones and I was just enjoying in the car. It was good. How did you see it?
Yeah, I think generally it was good. I mean, we were all watching even after the show. I mean, we had to even just cut our show just to go and enjoy the same way that people were enjoying. And we saw that a lot of people wanted to see what is happening there. So we quickly have to end the show for us to go there and then let people enjoy the show. I think it went well generally, and then the performances, I mean, all of them, I think they did their best. Apart from the Sarkodie one that people are talking about. Like it was too short. I mean, you just came in and then before you realize that hey, Sarkodie is here, he's gone. It was quick like that. I mean, I think so far his performance will be the quickest one of them all. Yes, and we also got information that it's because someone performed more than the person needs to. So it entered Sarkodie's time, and then Sarkodie decided not to, I mean, stretch it. Just do a little and then move on.
Yeah.
And we all know that for them, the venue that they were doing the program, there's no way that you can overstay or you can go beyond the time that they have given you. Yeah, the best kill.
Yeah.
But I watched one interview today. This guy, too much pumping. He was saying that people showed him a lot of love when he went there at the event ground. So the interviewer, the guy was asking him, why didn't you just pass through? Why didn't they allow you to do one or two things? And then he said, no, I had and he said, Ghana or Koya, say too much, and so I hope no pass it through. No, we don't do that here. They have scheduled the event. They know who is coming and how and when the person is supposed to come. You can't just go and say that I'm passing through. No one will allow you to do that.
I see.
So if someone perform more than they are supposed to, and then it goes to your time. I mean, it's either you cut it short, because if you also stretch it, then we may have to eliminate somebody. And so it's reasonable to some extent that Sarkodie decided to
just do
just make his own performance that short. Just that some people were complaining that they didn't enjoy him like that. The time that they were warming up to him, and then the guy has to move out of the stage, and that was it. But generally, this was a good show, a sold out show, and people really enjoyed themselves based on the information that came out after the show. I mean, all the reviews in terms of what happened there, it was fantastic. Other issues came up, but what happened there, I mean, it was good.
Okay, now there's one guy that I know around Kasua. He made mention of performance, that is Medical's stage performances.
Yeah.
You see, before we could testify that his when he's performing, sometimes he finds difficulties like panting and let's say stage performance. Now comparing before and now, do you see improvement, or do you see that?
I think he did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
He knew his issue and how to go about it. So when he was just coming in and going like that, I think he was resting in between. I mean, he will come in, do his thing, and then introduce an artist, then he will go back small, and then later he will come back in and all that. I think he mapped a strategy, a good one, to just cover his shortcomings or what people may see as him not fully giving them the best because he's tired or something. I think he did a very good job. So you couldn't notice something like that, like as some people have complained before. I think this one, it was good. I mean, you can't really tell that he was tired or something like that. He did a good job. Even if he was tired, we didn't see it or we didn't notice it along the line when the program was going on. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So be a part of this very conversation that we are having, O2 Indigo, with the Medical's performances and the show. How did you see it? Was it okay for you? Whichever way it is, you can just drop it at the comment section. Before we move on to Roland, let's say hello to Frederick Apia. He's saying good evening, everyone. Ni Mante is saying Roland go kill me. Yo, same Ni Mante, Mate. Sorry, Lord Ziggy. Good evening to you all. Kwesi Young, HQ. I'm still okay. Sorry, SM Till Casket. Okay. Kwesi Young Q, same way. Everyone needs a Shatta Wale in his SM Till Casket. Fine. Be a part of it, and please drop your comments over there. And Let's welcome you once again, Roland.
Yeah, bro.
How do you see the show?
Well, it was a very beautiful show. I really enjoyed it. I don't know, but contrary to what so many people think, I think the sound for me was on point. If you ask me, I missed. So many people were complaining about some of the productions, like the production in general online, in terms of the telecasting from the venue to online, where people were watching from the comfort of their homes. I think it was, for me, it was an okay kind of production, and the sound was what was good for me, because you could clearly hear what the artist was saying, whatever they were singing, and like it was good in general. It was good in general, and contrary to what others were also saying about the fact that Medikal was introducing the artist just to cover up. I think I share a different opinion. That is how the event was designed. We have, when it comes to events of that nature, sometimes the headliner becomes more or less like the host, where he comes in first, introduces his first set, then his next set has to do with the introduction of the supporters. Elsewhere, in other places, you can also do it this way. You can let the supporters come in and support, come and play whatever they want to play. I mean, have their sets. Then later, the headliner will come at the last minute. But we do this depending on the person's repertoire. If the person has a huge repertoire and can go for about 2-3 hours non-stop, it is better maybe you let the person maybe come at the last hour. You let the person be the icing on the cake, kinda. So in this case, most of the artists that were built to support would come, be introduced. Some would come, be openers of the show and everything. Then the headliner will crown it up. But in Medikal's case, yes, Medikal has enough repertoire, but it is not as huge as comparing it to somebody like Sarkodie, comparing it to somebody like Shatawale. So in that sense, the way the whole event was designed, or the production was designed, helped him to still keep the fans entertained from beginning to end. So all the set was Medikal set. Yes, you saw Sarkodie coming to do one or two, you saw Shatawale coming to do one or two, Bisakede, but all these guys came on Medikal set. It was Medikal's introduction. So all of them came in per Medikal's introduction, and that is how the event was designed. And me, if there was one thing I was looking out for and I wasn't disappointed, was Medikal's strength when it comes to his performance on stage. I knew he was going to like give a spectacle, because Medikal, prior to this particular show, performed about 2 hours non-stop without getting fatigued. His planning and plotting concert, the one that he did in Ghana, at the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, yes, that is what happened. So I know he was really prepared for this. And when it comes to fatigue, that we know Medikal of, now I don't think we are going to see that thing again. If we will see, then it is because he wants to allow it. As far as I'm concerned, the level at which Medikal is now, when it comes to his stagecraft and performances, for you to see Medikal fatigued, then there is something actually wrong with him. That's one thing that I see. Yes. So all the same, it was good. Most of the surprises that came, all the artists that performed put their A game, and from who would have thought that the surprise act on the night would have been Sister Debbie. I mean, you have Shatawale, you have Sarkodie, you have Bisakede, you have Efia. All these guys, yes, you could have just picked between Sarkodie and Shatawale, hit one of them and say one of them should be your surprise act. But hey, he paraded all his arsenals, and the surprise act indeed became the surprise act, and that was Sister Debbie. And I think that was a good call. Whether, like, regardless of whatever so many people think, that was a very good call, because yes, in events production, when it happens like that, you need some level of surprises. You need some level of talkability in terms of performances.
Yeah.
And I don't see anything wrong with it because Medikal has a record with Sister Debbie. It is not as if say of the time to stage so they can just to spite anybody. He has a record with her, and even after their breakup, they've performed before. They performed in Soto. They performed at even other places as well. I think they've done about 2 or 3 performances even before this particular show.
They have done another song together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sokra. I think one of the introductory songs before the release of the Planning and Plotting album on Sister Debbie. So I didn't see anything wrong with Sister Debbie featuring on the night. And let me also commend the people that went to the auditorium or patronized the show on the night. I think the audience were also very fantastic. When you do a show of that magnitude and you get that energy and support from the fans or from patrons, I mean, there's nothing as beautiful. There's nothing as beautiful as that. And this is what we've always been calling for. This is one thing that we've always been calling for, that Ghanaians should come out. Ghanaians should come out. And when they are coming out, they should even bring people or other nationals as well. And when you look at the turnout on the night, the show was declared sold out even before they kick-started everything, and it looked good. This shows that yes, if we say we want to do it, we can clearly go all out and still do it, and nothing will happen. So yeah, big ups to Medikal. At least he's also added his name. He's added his name to the history books. He has added his name to the history books. And now, if we are counting artists that have been able to do a show or fill a show or sell out some of these auditoriums like the Indigo and all of them places, Medikal has now added his name to the history book. So yes, congratulations to him, to his team, all his supporters and partners on the night, the production team, the supporting acts, as well as the audience. I think all of them did great to the success or contributed to the success of this particular show.
All right, thank you very much, Roland, for this one. Kwesi Young is saying the show was super dope. I wasn't there, but I'm satisfied. SM for life. Augustino is online and he's saying good evening, everyone. Roland Quating, the next move is the O2 Arena, and we could do them as long as God is alive. SM till casket. Okay, thank you very much, and keep the messages coming, and please, when you get the content, do what to share to loved ones and everybody. Let's all enjoy ourselves. And myself, I was very, 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 very glad, and I was happy when I saw this thing. I mean, the SFs, and I even watched it live on YouTube. It was massive. The numbers that were supporting by watching on YouTube page, that is Medikal's page, was even massive. At a point, I realized it was really going up. It was really going up. It was really going up. Thank you very much. If you find yourself in UK, that is London, in that auditorium on that night, thank you very much. You did extremely well by supporting. And the beautiful thing is, when you're an artist or when you are a talent and you're on stage like that and you have the audience even cheering at you like, hey, yeah, it's some kind of feeling.
Of course, it adds to your mojo as an artist. That is what gives you the energy for you to go on and on without you getting tired. And that's why I also commended the fans who went there on the night also, because I think they were a very wonderful audience. And I will performing a movie reading no why it's obviously your spirit will die.
Okay, so thank you very much, guys. And today too, if you still find yourself, I'm sure right now cry is still going on. Alodia Promotions doing its magic same way inside London Lighthouse Theatre, and it is the night with the legends. That is Daddy Lumba, Kofi T, Samini, and the rest. Charlie, they are doing magic over there. And the fact that Ghanaians are really supporting, I feel like they are now really supporting what we've been preaching, what we've been saying. Charlie, go for shows outside Ghana, and truly they are doing it. Because looking at the numbers on Alodia's page on Instagram, it's really encouraging. And if you find yourself there, please keep us updated and let's see whatever happens over there. Vital Vibe Lifestyle, he's saying good evening. I was there to witness it. It was massive with some dancing thing. Now, brothers, after the review, I want us to look at something that happened over the weekend. When you come to Ghana here, we have one of the TV stations, I must say, is one of the top watched TV stations. I can say, I'm not the most watched, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
They are the leading television station
in Ghana now.
Yeah.
And they have this powerful program they've been hosting every evening, that is United Showbiz on UTV. That is the TV that we are talking about. And after the show, that is after Medikal show, it was a beautiful one. So they had to call him, and to probably congratulate him, talk about the show a little bit. And it was hosted by one beautiful lady, Miss G. And there was a question that Miss G asked Medikal, and I felt it didn't sit well with Medikal with the reply that he gave. And apart from that, Medikal has jumped with a reply. But let's listen to how she asked the question, if it was appropriate, it was okay, it was necessary, whichever way it is now. Let's listen to the message, and let's listen to the reply that Medikal gave her on that night. And when we come back, we will talk more about it.
For last week, right on this show, Fela Baye, na yebisa no about who show no. She wished you well. So last week, right on this show, Fela Baye, na yebisa no about who show no. She wished you well. Me sure so him say Resonance so be premiere this week Saturday. Yeah. Me person me who say, what do you have to say to Fela concerning the movie premiere no? I be so this Saturday.
Oh, questions now will be coming up. Oh, sounded to say marriage counselor. What did they make an say? And that's not how it's supposed to go. Because you called to ask me about the show. The show went well. It went great. I wish everybody well. You understand what I'm saying? I know how it works for things to come on the headline and that. But we had a great show. Mama Maninje say I have a great show. Today BBC World posted me. They posted Ghana. That's what I want us to talk about. Let's not talk about things that will make the headlines, because we are already making the headlines. You are making money. I'm making money. You are happy wherever you are. I'm also happy. Let's focus on that and celebrate greatness. And when we have to and like to say somebody get problem. I know sure say your first boyfriend you have a relationship with, I don't know that's on the war. It happens. You understand me? So please, let's celebrate the success and the greatness, and let's move forward. There's no need for Medikal and Fela. We don't set any record. We don't be the first people where we break up. It happened. Your first boyfriend, you date with different person. You understand me? So please celebrate that and be happy. Once and for all, Moku, move forward. You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
Thank you very much.
I get you, pa.
Okay, so this was the question that Ms. G threw to Medikal, and that was the reply Medikal gave her. And with me, where I sit, I probably might not see anything wrong with the question. Same way you, or I might see something wrong with it. Same way you. This is what Ms. G said. Chamo, before we go to another video where Medikal in the morning, as well as Shatawale replied, came on air and then did the video for Ms. G or whatever it is. Do you see the question to be a wrong question at that time, or it was, she felt like, okay, this is Fela Makafui. If whatever it is, something has happened between you guys before, not something. This is marriage. And now, at the point, Fela was there last week or the week before the Medikal show. She said something nice about your show. Now, following coming week is also her premiere of her movie. Do you have do you have anything to say about the the movie premiere?
Yeah.
And that was the response that Medikal gave her.
Yeah.
Do you think it was inappropriate?
Oh yeah, I think inappropriate would be a good word. I won't say it was a wrong question.
Yeah.
But it was, I would put it as unnecessary. There was no need to ask such a question. The reason is that, so if somebody says good, good thing about you, by all means, by force, you should say good thing about the person. It doesn't work like that. And the way the question came out will definitely create a headline. So that's why Medikal said that you just want to create a different headline from my show, and there's no need for that. That's where I would say it's unnecessary to ask such a question, because the guy has done his show, everybody is talking about it, and now you are going to ask him about something that will definitely change the conversation.
Okay, hold your horses there. Thank you very much. That is the only question I wanted to ask you before we move on to Medikal live video. Roland, do you think it was inappropriate? It was the wrong question at the right time, or it was the right question at the wrong time?
I think for the question, of course, when you avail yourself to almost every journalist, all of them would have a motive. Like I always say, everybody has their own motive of asking certain questions. And you the interviewee, have the prerogative of rendering that question useless or rendering it active or giving it more firepower. I think yes, Miss G's intention was exposed by Medikal's answer to that particular question.
Yeah.
You know, if Medikal had gone straight to the point to answer the way Miss G wanted him to answer, then definitely that question would have been an active question. It would have been a good question at the right time. But then, if you look at the purpose of the conversation, there was an agenda and there was a drive that Medikal wanted to reach. And I am sure it is out of that he even agreed to speak to the people at that particular time. Because I'm sure you calling Medikal, the first thing or the only thing that you use to bait him is for you to tell him that, oh, we want to talk about your event.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to your event, it is everything that has to do with your event. So I'm sure Medikal wouldn't have had any problem with Miss G asking him, oh, how did Sister Debbie find herself on the stage? Medikal wouldn't have had a problem with that question, because it was in connection to the event.
I think at the point she asked.
Yes, and I make but did you see Medikal angry over that question? No.
Okay.
But you see this particular one, you asking him about a different event when you called him to talk about his event. Obviously, anybody, unless the person doesn't want to react, then the person will just ignore you. Else, the person will flame up like Medikal did. And for me, I think yes, his answer was as equally sharp as the question.
Okay, all right. So this is what Roland also has to say about this one. What is your thoughts on it? But then let's go watch a video where in the morning, Medikal felt like, no, the reply or the response that I gave you on air, I am not satisfied, or I wasn't satisfied to it. Now, he went ahead, went on live and said a whole lot. Let's watch this video. When we come back, we will still watch another video where we have the one done, Shatawale King himself, playing the fife, back in Ankasa Ohonum. So let's watch this video when Medikal said whatever he had to say inside with that question. We will come back and discuss.
Pacho, mo amutiti YouTube ro nyina amuni twa asibi. Gwamuni adwen papa Emma Ghana music and Ghana artist. Pacho, mo amutiti YouTube ro nyina amuni twa Gwamuni adwen papa Emma Ghana music and Ghana artist. Anod me pacho me ba me don pabo an be bro. Bye. Love you guys. Me pacho, me na me name there UTV or only UTV, but I feel like if you have a company and the company is always saying stuff or doing stuff to tarnish the image or the brand of an artist or artists in the country in general, not just me, you should be able to control that, because so your boss you call the shots.
you pay the workers. It doesn't matter the amount of companies you have or how much you have and how busy you are. You should be able to control it. I'm very good friends with Despite. I literally just went on Twitter to ask who owns it, and then some people were saying it belongs to Despite, and I'm very good friends with Despite. So I see, I'm like, big man thing. You own a company, you own a TV station. This station is always doing stuff like this station always they do stuff to belittle artists in the country, entertainers. I just sold out the O2. Yesterday I was on BBC and Dimbe number boy, I'm about Ghana because me free Ghana. They were promoting what we did. They were applauding us. But after a show, you lot call me for an interview. Nasa when me kasa. You are asking me about something else. Your interview needs to be a headline here about the Mubu Sameno. It means say that one no, it didn't need you people pass anything because that one it be negative news. I didn't know what's a Kobanesa. And Despite, you are my friend. Like we are good. If Shabia, you vibe normal. I respect you. You're a senior man. You've done so much for yourself and for the country. But this particular station or this channel or this investment where you do, where they out there for so many years, them they try downplay and dumb the artists for the country down all the time. I feel like you should be able to control that. Yeah, because just imagine say meet fufuna or tono. They be obi the aquacotina radio station say, yo, need fufuna nye udia ube yare udia ube udia. You know go make udia ubi biabe say all the time on a television station or on a radio station. Nani paneka, yo, need to fusion when need to fool, yeah, all the time. I'm sure you might even do worse. People see artists like, oh, say no, but we be brands. You understand me? We are celebrated because we ease off the stress of, like we ease off the stress of people that my minds. We make people happy. We entertain people. So you are supposed to hold us in great esteem, like. And once somebody grow. No, I'm not talking like for myself. I did talk for any other artist because it happens too much. You
know, it's bad, innit? You people have to, innit? Innit? Hey.
You go from Manukun.
Make it, you know. Nada na uko pure mkakrebia na system na brofo system na as real musa. Innit?
Okay, so this is what Medikal had to say after Yebisa answered our question. Miss G Etuma on also the pundit said, what do they have to say about it? And it was a blast. And Medikal didn't find it happy about the replies the pundits gave. And the man about one thing, can't sign some winning. In the point at the point in no did they attempt like that. I don't really know Medikal like that, but and they're born with what he felt. Say the pundits reply to that. Now, one Don also wasn't happy at all at the point Okasa crowd say Charlie or shaky or vibrating like that. Let's watch his response to the whole saga. We are now rapidly up near to Twamo no be as watching let's watch the
in relationship matter. If you relationship matter, we take up a boy. Wait, Singapore, what's ya? I'm calling a boy as in relationship matter. If you relationship matter, we take up a boy. Wait, Singapore, what's ya? That Baba, see, you see me. If anybody try not to do a motor. What's ya? More than I'm penny for me, Jimmy, me, Jimmy Sam, I didn't affect you to know. Me, Jimmy. Nobody for people. Ghana make nobody put fear for anybody inside you. Want to be truth to be truth. Yeah, do something. Even if make nobody try me, we go die with them. Wait, see, but one guy, the money in your son, you be a young, running country, no. Young, running country, no. Because when you do this, nobody even, no sensible old man, if you wake up and say, no, why do you ask him that question? He did something for Ghana. Because the day you go play ball, you score, blaster, everybody happier. Then you call the day you if you talk about the goal, the day you heard that, you and your girlfriend, so, when we talk, then somebody say, make you talk. It's me. Then somebody can say, Saliba, despite the company being owned. Hey! You know, I said it's for somebody in business. So that's why if you get there where somebody talk say need fufu, then they put cocaine for inside, then they put this for inside, he go happy. He go happy, that's why he said he go happy. If they talk say you need fufu, in this thing, in product oil they do, they put cocaine, they do this, he go happy. He just you know the year say people they talk say you need fufu, they take do this, you know the year. He go happy. Make a day gonna make somebody like big man, then something like not the one like my Bob has to me see a who like go shed blood. Cause yeah. What Jimmy too much? Obi business them to be saying. Obi business them person will say. Somebody in business. Somebody come hustle himself. You do show. No sense things you put the offer. See what all the artists who pay and them a ticket for Kwasia. You will chop your mother. You will chop your mother. Make people do mistake. For that country, Ghana there. Make people do some small mistake. You go say a craze. Because the sense of how they talk. You probably say, no, but why do you talk like that? You want your mother. You want to spoil my food. Why you want me to talk? Somebody can do show. Successful show. Interview about the show. You talk about the person relationship. If you no fool, like you talk like that. Some Jimmy and work as a that's why you see shatter movement there. Sometimes they like the way people they understand what are they talk. Because it's very painful. It's very painful. See, you work so hard.
One done. Shatter. Wakasa. All right, so this is what Shatta also had to say about this whole saga. From the real, because I want to say he is never happy about this. Now, let me read some comments. View on it. Okay, so Frederick Apia is saying that I think the question asked by Miss G was not the problem. That is what he feels was not a problem, but the headline or the caption UTV put out after the interview, which is bad for me. That is for him. He is saying, the comment, the question that Miss G asked, he doesn't feel anything wrong with it. He doesn't see anything wrong with it. But then the caption or the headline that they put out after the whole thing, he feels it is bad for him because it gives the impression they want to set an agenda. It gives an impression that they want to set an agenda. Definitely. People are not paying attention to the UTV's headline. That is what people are not paying attention. That is according to Freddie Kapia. What do you also say about it? Rashid Saidi, he's saying SM for life. Now I have one other one. The Ace. I'll say Ghanaians didn't put any Nigerian artists on hold, and no one is talking.
That one is true. That one is true. I support you.
And the Ace, I think with that one too, I support you in the sense that there was no Nigeria. And it's true. What did he talk about? It is very, very true. It's very, very true. And whichever way it is, maybe they know their production, but
they have marked it there. So next time, if don't come and talk.
If you talk, we will give it to you. Wait. Samo, this is what happened, and this is what the expression. I think Medikal has come out, and Shatta has also supported. What do you think about it?
Yeah, things are happening after the show. I think as for the show, we have all said it. It was successful, and yes, those who went there, based on their own review, they were happy about the thing. They enjoyed themselves. But you see, after the show, always there will be conversation, and sometimes it will be in positive way, or sometimes it will go negatively. You see why Medikal wasn't happy about the question. Now you can clearly see why. I mean, we have evidence to it. Look at the commentary or things that people are saying after the show. It's now about the question that he didn't want to answer. That's what is giving us all this. So clearly the agenda that they wanted to set, it is still there, just that I didn't go the direction that they wanted. That's the only difference. They wanted it to be about Medikal and Fela. The Medikal did well to avoid talking about Fela, but the question which is linked to Fela is now the issue here that we are discussing. So you TV people, I think if I'm to mark them based on the agenda that they wanted to set, they got about 30% of it, because people are not happy with the agenda that they intended to push out there, and now people are commenting about it. So in the same way, it is taking something out of the main show and what happened at the event grounds. We are discussing the question and how people are reacting to the question.
Exactly.
You see? So it is taking something away from the show that Medikal didn't want. But you know, in this world, you won't always get it the way you want it. People will have their opinions. They will say things, and sometimes it will get out of hand, or it will take over certain things that you want to happen. So we should take it like that. For his comment, the second one after answering the question, I mean, I know where it is coming from. It is coming from other commentary that they made on that show. I think Ola Michael, Mr. Logic, and Arnold, they all gave their submissions after Medikal's question, after he spoke to them and then answering the question and how he tried to avoid talking about Fela. I think after that, I think Ola Michael, he said a whole lot, and for me, I've watched the Ola Michael's commentary, and it wasn't good for me. I mean, the standard, how he tried to make it look like Medikal has done something so bad. I mean, it was awful for me. I can't imagine, because there are a whole lot of things that Medikal has done before this show, which will qualify to be as bad as Ola wants us to take it. If what he did on that day is bad, then definitely what he has done was also bad, but we didn't hear him talking about it. Sister Debbie, she has done a performance with Medikal before, not once, not twice, I think about 3 or so times. And at that time, Fela was in the picture, and that time we didn't see it as a disrespect to Fela. Now that they are even no more there, why do you then see it as a disrespect to Fela? It is just a way to say something negative about the show. I mean, he couldn't get anything negative in terms of performance, what happened there. So he created his own way of making it negative. And that's how he put it. I mean, in his submission, he said morally he thinks it's not right. But who is talking about morals here? The guy just did his performance. He did his show. And now you are talking about moral issue here. Meanwhile, the lady that he brought on stage, she's not new to that kind of act.
And that wasn't the first time.
They have done it before, not even once, as I said.
But would you permit me so that we watch that video so that people will get to
understand? Sure. Yeah. If we have to watch it.
That video no Ola Mike on submission and no make you hormona. If we can just watch it. Is it okay? Give it to me.
At
the point, I mean, who said no, can be say, no. Like I should know who medical be at the point be like that. Yes, who fella. That's it.
What only now you do really say why then or really say DNS. As a one aspect of creating problem do. So that's why
at the point so no can be say medical or static or a single no or can fee so in a stage or a single and man they or they are called London they are called stage I will or a single and my Miss G ya can one same year and so true man say even put or J or be number or mobile number Emma Miss G ya a kai number they say 104 is a name Emma fan be number so like it felt like
obviously they wanted to create something negative about the whole thing. That's why Medikal will reply like that. Me, I think for my nature or how I do things, I will not encourage it that they will also come back like the way Medikal did or even Shatta went about it. But here's the thing, when you clearly see that someone wants to, go dirty on you, sometimes you also push in your own way to fight them. And these are the ways that they feel that they can also fight them back or they can use to fight them. That's why it is difficult to now condemn them based on the fact that we know clearly that they wanted to do something negative about the show. I mean, there's a way to go about criticizing people or saying things in a way that some people somewhere will say it's fair. Like some people, now you see there's a division or people are not agreeing whether the question was bad or not bad or necessary or it wasn't necessary. I mean, you see that one, there's a clear division there. Some people say, oh, there's nothing wrong about the question. Some people are saying, no, you shouldn't have asked. I mean, that one is more like, okay, based on where the person stands, that's how they will go about it. But this one that Ola did, it's like no matter where you put it, he wants to just say something negative about the show. Because the things that he was basing on to say that what Medikal did on that day was wrong. I mean, he has done it before. So what is it here? This is nothing new. So what are you trying to say? So for me, they did something that, if you want to be objective, you can see that yes, they just want to put out something just to also counter the headlines that we were all looking at or we were all putting it in our head before even the headlines will come out. I think they wanted to counter it and giving it another twist. And for those who think that this is not good, including Medikal and Shatawale, definitely they will fight back. And these are their ways of fighting back. As I said earlier on, I will not use a strategy like that. But can I blame them for also going that way? No, really. I mean, yes, there should be a better way to settle some of these things. But if you decide to go this way, well, then this way will be a drink for you to take it in a hot way.
Now, let's look at Shatta's response here. The way he's aggressively and like angrily saying things like that in place of Medikal. I feel like Medikal crap on why a bit
calmer than Shatawale.
Shatta is so aggressive about this whole thing. What make him?
I think that's his style. You see, when he's coming for you, he gives his all. And this is a typical Shatawale, ready to battle or ready to fight you based on his view that what you are doing is wrong. You see, Medikal was even a bit soft, just that he also said certain things that it's not really. But as for Shatta, this is Shatta in his element. Like he will go all out. I have said it earlier. I will not do it like that. But this is Shatawale's way of fighting back. My point is that if you make it clear, like the way they did. I mean, I've seen comments under Shatawale's video, and people were saying, oh, as for this one there, I agree with Shatawale. As for this one there, I agree with Shatawale. When people are saying things like that, what it means is Now they are not just looking at Shatawale's words. They are looking at the actions that brought that kind of words coming.
Yeah, so he wouldn't just jump on.
Yes. So
like that.
So he could be saying things that under normal circumstances you also know this is bad, don't say it. But people are not looking at it in that way. They are looking at it from the angle that you really want to create mess for these guys and they want to fight back. So these are their ways of fighting back. For me, it's really difficult to blame the musicians for what they have done. Just that I will wish that they will come out cleaner, or they will come out in a way that will sounds like, okay, they are not happy with it, and these are the way of them registering their displeasure.
But how do you think they should have done it? Write it all. Press.
No, for me, as I've said, I will do it differently. But I cannot.
And I want to know how you would.
Yeah. Oh, I will talk, but I will not do the Abua Kwasia kind of thing.
And you think people will listen to that?
Yeah, of course. Based on
this thing, they started this thing not today. This is what I'm saying. That Shatta has been ranting, shouting, screaming, fighting, always putting.
That's why I've said that this is his way of doing it.
Okay.
If this was the first time Shatta is doing it like that, then I can say I have issue with his style. But he has been doing it this way. When you come for him, these are some of the ways that he will come back at you. That's why I'm saying that no, I won't blame him for coming out this way, because this is his way, or this is his style of coming back at you when he feels that you are attacking him. And I'm saying again that I will take it, I will do it differently.
Okay.
Yes, because I'm different from Shatta. Okay. But this is his way of doing it.
Okay.
Because you see what has happened. People will. Yes, they are saying that he has right to also go give it to them the way he is doing it. But people will now pick worse the way he went about it, and then now judging why you should say Ebia Abua Kwasia Ochebon and other stuff. You see, this is Shatta for him.
Somebody didn't see that one coming. You didn't see that coming.
No, not at all. You see, it's some way.
Okay.
And that's why I'm saying that I will come differently. But this is Shatawale for you. He has done it before, so I mean, when you see it, take it like that.
Okay. The way you see it, how you see him, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is Shemo for you. Which one is your favorite? Whatever he said in there, or just add up or subtract, or just drop your comment in the comment section over there. Now let's move to Roland Amati. Let's listen to what he also feels about this whole saga. Medikal has said this. Shatta angrily has also brought his. What do you have to say about this whole thing?
The aftermath of this whole conversation.
Yeah.
It's interesting because you can clearly, if you read between the lines for Shatta. Okay, let me talk about what I think will inspire Shatta to go hard like this, even though a medical ninya. First of all, when it comes to the friendship between Shatawale and Medikal, they are now more or less like brothers. That's one. That is not to say that they don't have differences. They do. They argue.
Yeah. They disagree to agree.
They disagree on so many things. But then these are brothers. That is one. The second one has to do with Shatta played a very integral part in this particular event. The ones that are in the public domain and the ones that are not in the public domain. He played a very important role in making sure this particular event happens. Among Medikal as the artist, his partners in terms of financiers and supporters and all of that, Shatta is one of the most key people in connection to this particular event. So it is just like an event that you hosting. If you are who hosting events, you're MC for the show. Say Obi Tina baby no cassette event now.
Yeah. You won't take it light.
Exactly. You are more or less part of the event. definitely you feel some level of pain, and that is Shatawale. And thirdly, when it comes to media propaganda and its gimmicks to sway attention from whatever you want to do to what they want to achieve, one person that has been at the receiving end of it the most, or arguably the most, is Shatawale.
Yeah.
When it comes to conversations like this on how he would do something, and some people would use media tools to divert attention from that thing, Shatta has really suffered. So when you na kabomwa is what will inspire him to come and fight some. Because he also has a stake in it. And let's all look at the efforts. The everyone say, among all the artists that supported Medikal on the night, which artist support was very visible from pre-event, during the event, and even post-event? How many of them? Even when it came to people running certain bad commentaries about the event, or both on the media and off the media, how many of the artists that supported Medikal on the night have come out to condemn some of these commentaries? How many of them? None that I've seen, apart from Shatawale. I've not seen any. Maybe if somebody has seen any, they should come and point it out. But as far as we are concerned, I am concerned, all these artists will not fly from wherever they find themselves to London to make sure the people that turn out on the night are entertained, have fun, break their bones, break their sleep, to make sure these people have fun, only for that attention to be diverted because of something that even do not play any significant role in the event. I mean, sometimes it is painful like that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Medikal, yes, I also may not use his approach though, but then that is one pain that he's feeling. And when you push somebody to a certain wall, sometimes it is unfortunate how we want them to react. That's what I see. For Shatta, I have already talked about the reasons why he would enter or jump into this particular fight and come and fight. For Medikal, it is his career that is at stake here. When it comes to who has a lot to lose, it is Medikal. It is not even Shatawale.
Yeah.
So him there, he is talking out of the pain that he's gone through, because we all know the pains that Medikal, or even the trauma that Medikal had to overcome prior to this particular event.
Yeah.
I remember when Medikal was in a different state of mind before this particular event and was talking, and all he was saying was about his marriage and everything. These same people said what he was doing was childish, and that he has the most important show of his life to talk about. So anything that comes out of his mouth should be about the show. If so, why then, after when the infant say we're taking more advice, why then do you want him to go back to the conversation that you guys insulted him for?
Maybe you are done with the show.
You are done with it. You see, when you close a show, it doesn't mean you are done. There is the pre, there is the during, and the main show and the post. Mostly people take the post event for granted. If people do say we are show ni we are yakon. If people do say we are show ni we are yakon. For you to get your brand in people's mind, the post event stuff promo is as equally important as the pre-event promo.
Yeah.
Because you can do a show Opa Kofa and you go to a basic stage in this one. If the show is done and you are not particular, you are not intentional about the post-event promo, I tell you, your show can go unnoticed, and next time, Oka say obey you man. Show now what boka now bread, no people say na show no. Then then you see then I buy. You understand? So if you've been able to do such a beautiful thing, and somebody will just want to use a propaganda or just a minute to divert their attention. Medical knows the gravity of what that particular question mean or would do to the whole conversation about whatever he's done in the O2.
Yeah.
He knows the gravity of it, which is why he was saying that, yes, if it is about headlines, what is the major headline now? In the SEO, the search engine optimization, it is this particular headline that is flying.
Yeah. Medikal.
No, any fella Medikal. His O2 event is what is flying. So if you want headlines, you want clickbait, let your questions be driven towards that particular thing. And you equally get your clicks. You equally get your listenership. You equally get stuff. Let all your questions be running through that particular show. But if you want to set a different agenda because you probably want a different kind of headlines, no. Maybe selfishly it will work for you. It will benefit you. But have you also paused to ask yourself how that particular thing is going to benefit Medikal? You understand? Maybe you asking about fella at that particular time would benefit you.
Yeah.
And whatever talkability you want to achieve. But ask yourself, would that benefit Medikal in any way? Obeka say, oh yes, it will still keep his name afloat. But to what? You are bringing him back to a conversation that even you insulted him not to even go. And Ole's commentary about Medikal's performance with Sister Debbie being a disrespect to Fela. I mean, that is so upset. Like I don't know how he sees that as a disrespect, because as far as I'm concerned, these are two adults. If Fela is not okay with anything, Fela is very outspoken and can choose to talk anytime, any day. Medikal saying he is single on stage is not a disrespect to Fela Makafu. Because you being married, then if Medikal saying he is single on stage is a disrespect to Fela Makafu, then you being married is also a disrespect to your ex.
He's saying that it is a disrespect because he feels it is ladies that mostly go out, talk about their relationship.
And it was written in which books?
That is what he's saying. That is why it's making him feel like it is disrespect. So let's say a man and a woman, you guys are in a relationship and something happens. He feels like, oh, it's women that mostly they talk about it, and he did this to me, and he did that to me, and so I'm single and I'm searching and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. So now if fella is shushed, and now it is Medikal that is saying, going up and down, saying that he is single, he is that, even on stage, on this even the most, biggest platform in his career or life now. And he's being able to just say it, that I'm single, at the point even giving a room number, his hotel room number to a lady down there. And Miss G also confirming the number. Yeah, he did. Makes him feel like, it's a disrespect. That is according to him.
You see, it is because of some of this mentality, that is why even men who are even being abused domestically can't speak up. It is because of some of this mentality. Because after you actually go book, people say, hey, any your bema dia BBC that's what it means. And I don't know what kind of disrespect, if Medikal indeed wanted to disrespect fella. Now, even before the show, and never said na Medikal anchor from anchor. And Medikal anchor. If Medikal wanted to disrespect fella, it was within a snap of a finger. Although they didn't say one more stage, so anchor you would have catch fire anchor. Your person will achieve, your be achieve.
Okay.
So me, I didn't see it as a disrespect to fella. So are we saying that fella also being asked about medical stuff, and he also saying, oh, shout outs to artist Medikal? Do you think that is also a respect to fella, respect to Medikal in that sense? That one day you didn't see it as a disrespect, because you are seeing that they are a couple, so they should give due honor to each other. But fella did not acknowledge Medikal as a partner when he was asked about Medikal. You didn't see that as a disrespect. But Medikal even not wanting to even go there and have a conversation, or disrespecting him. You are saying he's disrespecting her. But it's like I said, it's one of these mentalities. That is why even sometimes men who are even abused domestically can't even speak up. Regan in our hoodie.
All right, so this is Roland Amate's opinion on this whole topic, and we have some few comments coming in. Okay, so about the Nigerian artist, Nigerian artist Adams SM for Life, he's saying if they put any Nigerian artist on the headline, if they put any Nigerian artist on, the headlines will be it is the Nigerian artist who sold out the O2 Indigo.
Not really, but yeah.
There's a possibility like that.
Yeah. You see, when you get into the realm of conspiracies, anything is possible.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Okay. So moving on to Frederick Appiah is saying that this afternoon, Ola used 1 hour to do damage control on Neat FM just to get public support. Okay. Thank you very much for that feedback. Star Boys say, of course, you're all gonna make medical show about Shatter. Okay. What Opposite say? Medical show. We are all going to say Shatter.
If the person played, if the person played a role in it, like why is it? Medical even on the night acknowledge all his partners, including people who even help him finance. So which one is making this all about Shatawale here?
Okay, all right. Okay, so this one is Ibrahim Osman. He's giving some emojis like thanks and then some thumbs up. Frederick Appiah, same way. It is okay for Shatta to speak his mind, but he should stop the insult. He makes it so. He makes so many sense, but the way he goes about it is the problem. Okay, but Matic, he also says that we wanted to tell the world we could do it. That is, Medikal has indeed done it. Frederick Appiah again says, Ola on his show this afternoon was calling for all women to go fill the cinemas of the
can you imagine? This is
Medikal. Okay, thank you for the feedback on that one too. And the Ace, please, what's the capacity of O2 Indigo again? Just asking. It's about, let's say, 2,700. Probably a little over 2,700 or let's say 2,700. That is the capacity over there. And okay, Chuku Osi is a Berima. Okay, your ruling is stressing me out. Just give it to Roland. Okay, all right, I'll give it to him. Like for him to do it. Thank you very much, my brother. Okay, we'll move on to our next topic.
Okay, you could take it like that.
Whichever way, though. Okay, thank you very much for watching as well. Okay, so we move on to our next topic, where we find Sister Debbie also in the news, and all that we are talking about is revolving basically or solely around her. There is an interview section where Coach Sheldon had a chance to interview her and was asked some few questions about the show, how she ended up over there, and this is what she had to say. Let's go watch this video. When we come back, we'll do more.
On your YouTube? Nah, on Twitter. And this morning I did a story on it so to go out after the 4 months. Wow. Medikal on your YouTube? Nah, on Twitter. And this morning I did a story on it so to go out after the interview. Wow. Yes. So I had them purposely to cause, some. Oh, it wasn't to cause anything. Yeah. So it was basically to support my friend. Your friend. / my sweet ex. Your friend / your sweet ex. Oh, okay. So you came here purposely for that? Yeah. I wanted to come and support. He also wanted me on the show. So he invited me and I didn't have any problem with that. Okay. Because we have music together and he's my friend. Okay. Yes. But the boys for the WhatsApp group say make a busy say as the way the thing they go, no. Yeah. Way some stories to they go for the other side. No. Are you back together with your sweet ex? Oh, why and how? Oh, I be like, something that happened for somewhere, and all we go not say you just, you did on stage and sons. You see, the boys that think that way actually wish they were the ones dating me, so they rush into such a conclusion. No, boys just won't know what. Nah, they won't date me. That's why they think that way. But the truth is that if you think about it, we've performed together after our breakup before at Sotium. Yeah. And we also did Code and Trophies together. So how come they were not asking that then? But then you then to beef before. You exchange words. You understand? Which words? Oh, Sheldon. Oh, I get screenshot. We never exchange words. No. You go take the one
Me honestly, me and Medikal never exchange words. Think about it.
No, you people do some man. You know if you tell me.
No, we never exchange words. So then, okay, like what? What I talk?
You go take show you take do me, go take show then who?
Oh, that one, it not be exchange of words. So okay. That one, you see, as the thing happened, I for tell my fans what happened.
Okay.
You get it? Okay. As a pop artist. And as an artist, you for they in tune with the time. So if you tell your following what they go on in your life, it be normal, way it be showbiz, right? So as I talk the story for Kakalika Love, I talk say, oh me, I'm calm. Okay. She no do me harm.
Are you still calm?
Oh me, forever calm.
Okay.
Yeah, forever calm. Okay. So basically, it's like it be message where I they tell women say women know for fight other women.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't know what the man tell do you understand? You never for fight your fellow woman over a man.
But right
that be why I talk say she no do me harm. You know be in fault. But I don't mean say I they insult Medikal. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you said something, say they will take Duam. So with what is happening right now, they take Duam.
Oh, that one, unless you ask them what happened.
Make I ask you.
The couples. Ghana with the talk couples.
Nah.
That one there, I don't know.
Why do I have a feeling you are having fun with what is happening? Like you are enjoying the whole spectacle.
When they show me Pepe, sir, I was still having fun.
Oh, okay.
I did Kakalika Love. So me dear fun and I started with Ose.
Booking out no be abegine.
Benna boy self talk him.
Oh, okay.
Everybody go chop breakfast.
Okay. But then when you put yourself in this.
Okay, so I'm going to focus on all, but Obi Abejine Benna boy even talk his. Chamo.
Yeah.
Last. In the end, no, whatever that is going on between Medikal and Fela Makafui, how do you see Debbie with her questions or her answers?
For me, she has done nothing wrong, and there's nothing extraordinary happening here. Just that those who wants to be negative or who wants to find issues will definitely bring her in and use her to do some of these things. So apart from that, I don't see anything wrong with her comments so far or even what she has done. As she said, at the time that she was dumped, she came out with the song Kakalika Love. She was telling them directly that the time that I was in the picture, and I'm moody love, like you were doing it behind my back.
Yeah.
Now that you went public and now people are trolling me and all that. So at this time she's just doing same. There's nothing has changed in my view when it comes to Debbie. She's just being herself. So people are just trying to find she has done nothing different for you to say that okay, this is different, this is unusual of Debbie that we know, and we think that she's doing that because she's happy about what is going on. This is the normal Sister Debbie that we know. So for those who are saying other things, I think they are the one trying to find a way just to go at Fela or Medikal. So for me, there's nothing serious here for you to talk about or discuss. Just that people are trying to find a way for it to be so, and we can get Ola in that bracket or that category. He's just saying stuff just to create a problem where there is or there are no problems. So for me, let's take it as it is, or as she said. Sister Debbie, I don't see there's anything going on here. It's just the normal thing. When there's a breakup, people will talk, and that's how it is. You move on after whatever. So I hope the same thing will happen, and people will be slow or say less about Sister Debbie, Medikal, and then Fela. Let them have their life. Let them live their life the way they see fit. Yeah.
Okay. When Sister Debbie was with Medikal, and then the breakup happened, you could see that a lot of people were throwing her, and she really felt depressed and down. She was so down, And now that she felt she at the end, I'm just basing on the bottom part that she said last Obi Abenyane Diano. Do you feel like she saw it coming because she made a statement that
no, she didn't see it coming because she can't determine character of people. When you say it like that, it's like she knew that Medikal was going to leave Fela, but I can bet you she didn't know. Maybe if you can put it that she wished that thing will happen. It's a different thing altogether. And again, when we go deeper, we don't have like all the details of what really happened. Like she said, until the details come out, we can't say certain things. So if you put it that way, no, it wasn't like that. Something happened, and they have decided to separate it. So let's know what happened before you can even go this direction or that direction.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Chemo, on this one. And Rush Zavi vlog. You say, Chemo, I will send you some momo for your wedding when the time is.
Big ups.
All right, Rush Zavi, thank you very much. Thank you. No matter what, and they know this 15th next month, it is coming on. So, Charlie, God bless you.
But big ups need a Kasepa and Professor Ankonam Rebel. Or no, they would be any kind.
Watch that.
Oh yeah, Prof. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, assistant.
Yeah. Big ups to him. Yes. And then even with your wishes and just wishing me good, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. But you can do more.
Oh, motivated, yeah. The pressure is not easy. So.
Before we move on to
everybody.
You will be and I will thank you.
Thanks.
Whichever way it is. Before we move on to Roland Martin, the Starboy says Debbie says the guys want to date her. Laugh out loud. Typical Ghanaian. I beg, calm down your high horse. Okay, calm down your high horse. Okay. Roland.
Okay.
This is what Sister Debbie is saying.
Debbie says the guys wants to date her and the man says what?
And he says that Debbie says the guy wants to date her.
Jai.
Typical Ghanaian.
Which laugh out loud? Yeah, this is a little bit job, Dr. Sammy. Yeah. Which laugh out loud?
Based on what he's saying, he is not saying that nobody wants to, have an affair with him. Or marry her. He was deeper than that.
But Unya is not a bit open.
What's it?
Unya no be Unya
is that a bit?
Oh, you me taste wrong.
Una now.
What's it? Oh, you me ancestor cry. Oh, yeah, banana say.
And this is the way you are thinking. That's not how the guy is thinking.
And then fuck him.
You taste me is different from
the
Go on.
No, but that's what he means.
No,
that's what he means. Listen to the comment in the world. Or say Debbie says the guys wants to date her. Laugh out loud. Typical Ghanaian.
Yes. Dating her.
Calm down with your.
Dating her is different from having sex with her. The way Roland is talking, she just wants to have sex with her. Yes. The way you are talking, the way you are talking. What can say? I want to date her. You just want to have sex with her.
Oh, Nina.
Which when I beg you. You are not being straight. And I will be.
Wow.
High five.
Just say whatever you want to say. So what come in the boom there's an issue. So what can say obey date here. You know say who they told you no matter what. But who separating the pet? Now you are exposing yourself.
I'm not exposing.
Coca-Cola 1 liter love. Ghana yenya agenda ni push ma.
Sister Debbie Akiana. Okay, to the list.
Can you imagine?
You know, sister Debbie Akiana. Just a tallest crowd. And only out of this list, no pay back.
And to the one Mushim Namusha,
Reala.
Okay, may send me the list.
Reala.
Obedite now be
no de tiedi.
Case close.
Make the tea. Okay, uncle.
Mary, sister Debbie didn't. In fact, I even love her response.
Yeah.
Like those who are complaining about the fact that she performed and could do stage and so on. Did anybody see Sister Debbie having sex with Medikal on stage? Did anybody see Sister Debbie fighting with Medikal on stage? And now Moon says that Debbie Medikal on stage in Sweden. Hey, did you be at him?
It was shades, Anna.
No, did they even hear or see Sister Debbie and Medikal on stage insulting somebody? No. Were they having sex? No. Were they doing anything illegal on stage? No. It's a problem. Now the only Obijaya, more time for forever.
According to
is that what they want to preach? The second incident can attend for 5 million.
Yes, I'm crying. Really, and copy my boys.
And the second can attend for 5 million.
And I want time for you.
Back up. And cry me, I know. You understand? If that is what we want to preach, then and a cry crazy than even what we want to condemn. Sister Debbie has had a relationship with Medikal. They've broken up, so they should not talk, so they should not meet. Even if they want to work together, they shouldn't.
But the work they are fine. But apart from work premises,
no. Apart from
have you seen them any?
That was work.
Apart from work,
that is work. No, but apart from work premises, no. So if Sister Debbie and Medikal decides to go even on a friend, what are down for Oban go date that?
Boss, let's
no matter. Don't stretch it.
Don't go there. You are on the verge. You are on a good point, please, but don't go there. This is a married man we are talking about, for crying out loud.
He's now he's now declared himself unmarried.
He's now what?
Declared himself unmarried.
You don't verbally come and declare that thing. Show us your divorce papers.
No, you
let them understand.
Them what can just say it.
He has said it. Maybe he has said it, proclaimed it not once, not twice, not 3 times, on so many occasions. But your ORA and the marriage certificate, but
no, one family to one thing.
You know that you can have a marriage ceremony, yet your marriage will not be validated. Yes, one family marriage certificate, but one
marry.
To say, Meba and has fella also come to deny Medikal's allegations.
No, maintaining kind.
Exactly.
And has he also approved that is
no? So now one person in the waters is saying something and has declared himself. If the other person wants to nullify or cancel whatever the man is saying, she has every right and every opportunity to do it. You understand? Open to me the Medikal crack or court, even by doing that thing. You understand? Onye, Medikal has declared himself unmarried, and by so doing, he is as single as everybody, regardless of what relationship you on your friend say, Sister Debbie. So even when it comes to dates, your friend say, "Yeah, call lunch break, yeah, call her say, he has every right to do it." To the extent that even on any year, no problem. And then that one day. In my quarters, they can do whatever they like, because unless say we won't do it, or unless Medikal approach Sister Debbie, so young restaurant we could not say me and our better internet we didn't attempt to Mrs. Debbie young say no say me, then we can hold Medikal to it. But juma ejuma so money, and the people that have problems with Medikal and Debbie performing there, I wonder the kind of relationship they have with even their friends or even exes. I wonder the kind of relationship they have with them, or how.
But exes, sometimes exes are very dangerous for you to go back to ex.
It depends on the kind of ex you have.
Exes are dangerous.
No, it is not every
ex. If it is
not
business or if it's not anything
it is
like
not
that.
every ex that is dangerous.
Maybe I'll hold it. Baby out is here now. You have your girlfriend, and you know that this is my girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. I mean, the ex-boyfriend. And in the end, where are you coming from? Okay, I went to meet James. That is your wife's or your girlfriend's ex. What did you go?
I don't have a problem with the ex. I have a problem with my partner. No. So people should not have a problem with Debbie. People should not have a problem with Debbie. You understand? If my partner goes back to her ex, I don't have a problem with that ex. I will have a problem with my partner. And even that one, yes, a human nature. If the person decides to do it, the same way I can also wake up tomorrow and decide to do anything. I will just have to accept reality. You understand? But for the purpose of this conversation, Debbie did not do anything wrong, has not done anything wrong. And me, whatever opportunity Debbie has to perform with Medikal, she should take advantage of it. Whatever opportunity Medikal has to perform with Sister Debbie, they should take advantage of it, because as far as I am concerned, even their performance is good for Omumi and Omu career. Let's check some of the big commercial songs that they have. It is that particular record. It plays part of Omu big commercial songs of Omumi and Omu. So if they have an opportunity to perform that song, and to say Shatane Sarkodie, that's all Commando in Major Girl. Do you know how many people are longing for that particular performance between Shatawale and Sarkodie?
Yeah.
Do you know how many people are doing it? So because we say, oh, Sarkodie did something to Shatta, he didn't like, Shatta insulted Sarkodie gave it to him. More performance. What kind of mentality is that? It is the same way we want to treat Medikal and Sister Debbie. You understand? So Debbie has replied, and I like her response. She has done nothing wrong in my books. I don't see anything wrong with her performing with Medikal. Those who have a problem with it, they should check themselves. And perhaps almost the kind of excess that they have is what is pushing them to think that way.
Okay, all right. So this is coming from Roland Amate and Frederick Apia, Neat Mante, Lord Ziggy, Roland Quating, same way Augustino, Vital Vibe Lifestyle, Rashid Seidu, Adams SM for Life, Star Boys, and Bedmatic, the Ace, Ogechuku Osi. Starboys. Okay, these are the few people I know. Yes, our conversations on this very platform, and thank you very much for sharing your comments, and thank you so much for having the time to spend with us throughout this whole conversations that we've had. I know you really enjoyed us. I mean, yourselves, same way we did over here, and I would like to say thank you to Intim Dodu Solomon and Roland Amate, because this is where we have to draw the curtain to today's episode. Let's say thank you to Currency the Guitar Rasta as well, and Richard Flex, he happens to be the director, editor. My name MC Berima. I happen to be your luxurious favorite MC's MC, and to Jadidi, I know you're doing the watching wherever you find yourself. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we have another episode which is going to be super good, and don't miss it. Anytime you have it, please do well to share to your loved ones and family. We all enjoy Sammy Flex TV. Peace, and we are out.